of the thoughts I have regarding the story is that, one, I think that tools like ChatGPT, Bard, and so on have so many things that offer from a fantastic and worthy productivity perspective that we do need to learn how to leverage those tools and make them better. And yet at the same time, it's pretty easy to use those same tools. And if you tune how you search and specifically the context you feed them, they can easily provide results that are going to be used for nefarious purposes as well. CSO Magazine's generative AI phishing fears realized as model develops highly convincing emails in 5 minutes. The concern has been talked about quite a bit. In fact, Abnormal, a vendor out there, has talked about the concern that is growing across CISOs and across their client base. But what I thought was pretty interesting about the story is IBM's X-Force, which is their team of ethical penetration testers or ethical hackers, however you want to view them. They showed it within 5 different prompts to ChatGPT how to create a highly convincing phishing attack. And again, it's all about the specific context or the information that you feed it. They were looking at healthcare organizations, and they actually did A/B testing, 800 emails that were going to be sent using a phishing campaign that was generated by ChatGPT versus one that was done by the pen tester himself. They basically asked ChatGPT 4 different things, and then final ask was for it to actually create the email. One was to focus on the top areas of concern for the healthcare industry. And so they focused on career advancement, job stability, and fulfilling work. What techniques should be used? So they basically shows trust and authority or social proof. How should it be used to personalize the information? Who should it come from? Human resources. And then they didn't actually provide the actual query that they fed into ChatGPT, but the output was a very highly and very convincing email that was from a vendor to an organization that was very compelling to the point where it had an actual 11% click-through rate, which is for a phishing email is pretty darn good. The other thing that is interesting is I read the actual email. It doesn't have any of the telltale signs of the old phishing techniques. There's not misspelled words. The English and grammar are correct. It looks like a fairly legitimate email. So it was pretty interesting to see that particular email did get, again, 11% click-through, which was beat by the human-generated email just by a little bit. And so it just goes to show you that the tools are catching up. The capabilities are making it far better to create professional-looking information, whether it's, again, used for bad in this case or used for good, like helping write content. If you do, make sure that you claim that ChatGPT helped you. And the other thing that was interesting about this particular story was that the AI was reported suspicious more often than the human generated, 59% versus 52%. So they point out that the humans have the advantage now as far as being able to create relatable and accurate content, but it is definitely catching up as ChatGPT and other tools are catching up as far as authenticity and making it look real.